Hey guys, welcome to another Horror Stories Daily video. What I am doing with this series of videos is conducting a world tour. I am compiling and telling stories from every country on Earth, starting with Afghanistan and ending with Zimbabwe. So without further ado, let's delve into today's horror stories. And remember, the real monsters may be closer than you think. Argentina, a country in the southern half of South America, is known for its rich culture, passionate tango, and vast landscapes ranging from the lush pampas to the rugged Andes. Yet, beneath its vibrant exterior, there are stories that chill the bones of even the most skeptical. This is one such story when I was a 25-year-old woman, and this experience has haunted me since. It was the summer of 2010, and I had just returned to my hometown in the province of Misiones, Argentina, after finishing my studies in Buenos Aires. Misiones, with its thick forests and the sprawling Iguazu Falls, was a place where the natural world felt alive, almost sentient. I was excited to be back, eager to reconnect with the familiar green wilderness after years in the city. Little did I know, my understanding of home was about to change forever. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, I decided to take a walk along a familiar trail leading into the woods near my childhood home. The path, which I had walked countless times, wound through dense foliage and towering trees, eventually opening up to a small clearing that I loved as a child. It was a place of solitude and reflection, but that night, it felt different. The air was heavy, charged with an unexplainable tension, as if the forest itself was holding its breath. As darkness enveloped the woods, I realized how alone I was. The comforting sounds of the day, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, were replaced by an oppressive silence. Then, out of the silence, came a sound that made my blood run cold. It was a low, guttural growl, not of any animal I knew, followed by the unmistakable sound of footsteps, slow, deliberate, and coming towards me. Frozen in fear, I could only stand and listen as the footsteps grew louder, closer. In a moment of panic, I turned and ran, not daring to look back, my heart pounding in my chest. The path, so familiar in the daylight, was now a labyrinth of shadows and fear. Branches reached out like hands, scratching and clawing at my skin as I ran. After what felt like an eternity, I burst out of the forest and into the safety of my backyard, gasping for air. I dared not tell my family, fearing they would think me mad or, worse, dismiss it as an overactive imagination. But the experience stayed with me, a haunting reminder of that night. In the days that followed, I learned from a neighbor about an old legend I had never heard before, a tale of a creature that dwelled in the woods.